Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I've tried just here to make a couple of videos outside, and I just think it's too cold and the camera keeps shutting off. So I'm going to stand inside here for right now. I'm going to open this door for a moment and I'll show you what we're looking at today. And then I guess we'll make the video this way. And hopefully there's no more issues. But it's still extremely cold. It is 0 degrees outside right now. We went down to 3 below. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I just think it was way too cold out there. Because I'd get about 30-40 seconds into the video and that would be it. It would shut off. So alright, that's I'm having to do this inside, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we're looking at outside. We have sunny skies. It is 0 degrees right now. The batteries are charging. They are at 75%, so this is going to be kind of, I'm going to just sit here and do the video this way, I guess. So batteries are 75% and charging. It's very sunny out, but it's still very cold. Obviously it's too cold to stand outside and do a video. Some extreme weather across the country. Obviously we've had snow down in Georgia, Florida, down in Louisiana, in Texas, where, you know, these guys are not used to getting snow, and they're getting snow. You know, not a lot. I think certain parts of Georgia had like 7 inches, but for them, that's crippling because they're not used to it. I mean, it's just, for me, being a New Yorker, dealing with the extreme cold, we had one year, we had a 2-week period where the high temperature was sub-zero temperatures. So, you know, that's just part of the deal, what you got to deal with. I'm going to turn this around and make sure this thing is still running. So, yeah, you're going to get to see the door. We're going to just kind of do a video of you listening to me, looking at the door. But it is sunny outside. We're supposed to warm up to about 21 degrees today, which is going to feel better. The only saving grace over the last couple of days, as cold as it has been, there has not been any wind. If that had been, you know, or very light wind, little to no wind. So it's that part of it has been great. If it was this cold as it has been and then the wind was blowing on top of it, it would have really sucked a whole lot worse than it did. But so anyway, but again, this global warming is a terrible thing, folks. I mean, it's just, and I love how they, oh, it's because of climate change. Oh, okay. It's called wintertime. Wintertime, you're gonna get some extreme temperature changes. You're gonna get some extreme weather. That is just part of the deal. That's what happens in the wintertime. So, puppies are doing fine. Right now I got the propane heater in there on for them. Fed them this morning and they're doing good. There's no issues in there, and it's much warmer in there. I mean, it wasn't exactly warm, but you know, they're dogs. They have coats. They huddle together, and so they did just fine. And they're just cuteness overload. I want to wait, you know, obviously I'm going to wait until the weather is nicer to be able to get them outside so that they can, you know, be able to enjoy being outside and not freezing. So hopefully by the weekend I'll be able to, you know, we got some warmer weather coming, and hopefully we'll get some of the snow melted, and I'd like to be able to get them so that they can get outside. We shall see. But they were 7 weeks old as of yesterday, so they're doing extremely well. Still 7 puppies here at the homestead, and but yeah, they're doing good. Everybody's good, and just doing our thing here, you know, trying to grind through these days with the temperatures being as cold as they are. And like I said, things are going to start getting warmer by next week. I think it's going to even be better, and hopefully we'll start getting some melt off, and that would be great. I'm ready. You know, it's been good for me, honestly, with walking up and down the hill. It's been great exercise, And I'm ready to be able to drive back down in. Especially when I have to bring things in. Last night, and this is kind of like the telltale for me that things are, you know, getting better physically, is you know, I had a gas can that I brought in, and I had a propane tank that I brought in last night, and from the truck to the top of the hill, I walked it up there and then stopped at the top of the hill, not because I was out of breath, it was because my arms were hurting. So you know, before I would get part way up, have to stop, and you know, and then kind of go from there. But it's not a whole lot of fun having to carry everything in and carry everything out, you know. But it's what we got to deal with, and so we're dealing with it, and we'll get through it. But the weather's been, you know, interesting. But like I said, again, it's winter. It's not anything that I'm not used to. Like I said, I had a 2-week stretch one time in New York where the high temperatures were below zero. It was getting down, I think it was like 15 below at night. So that was a few years ago with the other homestead. But I remember calling, I don't know if I probably told you guys this story before, but I remember calling my plumber and said to him, I said, I just wanted to let you know that my pipes never burst. The water flowed great, so I want to thank you for doing a great job. I'm sure you're not getting those kind of calls, but I just wanted to call you and tell you that I appreciated you. And I did, because I mean, our stuff was fine, even in that extreme cold weather, because we had dug everything down deep enough that we were not having any issues. So as far as like here, you know, these are the type of days you just kind of try to grind them out, get through them. Last night, woke up at 3 in the morning, and I went, man, it's cold in here, what's going on? And then I knew instantly what the problem was. Propane tank had run out, and I had to switch over the tanks. So I went, you know, got up, I looked, the temperature in the camper was sitting at 50 degrees. It was cold, and so I had to go out, switch it over, turn the heat back on. I actually brought the other propane tank inside, ran that for a little bit to really warm things back up, and then went back to sleep. But not bad. It is what it is, you know, you just got to deal with it and you go from there. But slow and steady, you know, we'll get through this, and the weather's going to get better. And, you know, like I said, we're almost done with January already. Today is the 22nd of January. So, oh, live streaming tonight, 6 p.m. for hardcore members, 8 p.m. for everybody else. So I would encourage you all to join me. I hope you all have a great day. And I'm sorry that most of this video was either looking at the door or looking at my ugly mug. But you know, that's what I had to do. I couldn't do it outside. I tried a couple times and it kept shutting down because it's so cold out. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.